Anyhow, let's move over to something else. We did have some protests here on 72nd and Dodge Street uh last night. So people here in Omaha, Nebraska, where I am from, for those of y'all who are not here in Omaha, there are protests going on here as well in Omaha, Nebraska. Also, you guys, for some of you guys who might not remember we discussed the guy who was stealing from the mall, the black guy, Kenya Jenkins, 21 years old, on March, hold on, right here. Yep, at the Westroads. And remember they chased his butt down, found out that he was stealing, he was shoplifting, and ended up shooting at an officer because he didn't want to be arrested for shoplifting. So let me play this video right here.
It's a very routine call, shoplifters, and Westroads is actually one of the highest callers in the city.
Omaha Police Union President Tony Connor estimates Officer Jeff Wittstruck has likely responded to hundreds of shoplifting calls in his 4 years on the department.
This officer's mindset was he's walking into a cooperative shoplifter. That's what the dispatch actually said. He walks in, makes contact with them, and then it eventually starts devolving to where he pulls out a gun and shoots the police officer.
Connor says it's that unknown that makes policing so dangerous.
Once a person's mind is made up that they're going to use deadly force against a police officer, they're going to carry out that act. And that's exactly what the suspect was trying to do. He was trying to kill that police officer Friday.
OPD says Jenkins has a known history of resisting arrest. Prosecutors believe he's from the Chicago area and are working to figure out any criminal past he may have. Connor says officers understand the choice they make to put their lives on the line, but he says Friday's incident is public proof.
These officers, even under the most stressful event you're ever going to experience, being shot and being injured on the job, they still were able to put out the information to get the suspect under arrest quickly. Keeps the public safe. It keeps everyone safe.
That suspect before a judge Monday.
You should know that you can look at up to 102 years in prison. You understand that, sir, given the maximum.
Yeah.
Prosecutors charged 21-year-old Kenya Jenkins with use of a deadly weapon and fleeing arrest. He now faces first-degree assault on an officer instead of attempted murder. County Attorney Don Klein explains the decision.
Assault on an officer, first degree, actually carries a greater penalty, a mandatory minimum of 3 to 50. So we were looking for the highest penalty that we could get in on this particular case.
Wittstruck is still in the hospital. His wife says that he's in good spirits. Now Jenkins will have to pay $1 million to get out of the jail here.
Okay, so that's just a recap of what happened on Friday, March 12th last month, for those of you who might have forgot that story. But yeah, that fool, basically, we got a little bit of update on him, on Kenya Jenkins, who they say they believe is from Chicago area. Stuart, Iowa, which is, guys know Iowa's right next to us, right next to Nebraska. But Stuart, Iowa has now placed charges on him as well. On March 12th, which was Friday of last month, Jenkins was in Stuart, Iowa, and allegedly committed several vehicular burglaries, or several vehicle burglaries. During these burglaries, they said several items were stolen from 3 unlocked vehicles, including credit cards, checkbook, and a firearm. That is where he got the gun from. The gun that he used to shoot that officer at the Westroads Mall at JCPenney's, where he was, they were trying to arrest him for shoplifting. The gun he stole from a car in Stuart, Iowa. They said at least one of the credit cards was used to purchase gasoline in Stuart. The firearm is believed to have later been used on the assault on the Omaha police officer. And they said that case is not related to any other vehicle burglaries and vehicle thefts that occurred in Stuart on March 22nd, 2021. Because, of course, by then he was, in jail. But, yeah, he still has a $10 million bond on him, faces several charges, including felony trafficking, stolen firearms, burglary of a vehicle, unauthorized use of a credit card, and several counts of thefts, including, of course, shooting that officer here in Omaha, Nebraska. He's still downtown at the Douglas County Jail, $10 million bond, felony assault on an officer, and flight to avoid arrest. So that's the update on Kenya as well. Kenya Jenkins, 21-year-old. Boy, these children out here, y'all.